Okay. We will get started.
Omar, yeah, it was Omar.
Yeah. Last session you guys met Omar Al'Shakti. Was it last session or was it the session before?
I think it was a session before.
Yeah, it might have been 2 sessions ago when you met him.
Yes, now we were in the red alley with red door, with red guy. No.
Yeah, you guys went to the red door and the Street of Scorpions.
That's the one.
And you met with Warren Bassart.
The opium guy.
The guy that was high on something, yes.
I'm saying opium guy.
Jack seemed to think it was probably hash rather than opium.
Oh right, it was hashish. You're
On the grounds that he couldn't afford opium.
the cheats cost. Yeah, he told us weird things, and did he tell us what the reason was? Francesca was supposed to go. It's pretty bland about it. Didn't tell us that much information. Yeah, and the guy threatened us, the shop owner, to take him or he will call cop. Because Egyptians are nice people.
Oh yes.
Yes.
I'm probably racist. Like Egyptian.
Right, so you guys were debating on where to go next. If you were to keep trying to find the archaeologist in the somewhere that's hiding in the city, or if you were going to go to the Bent Pyramid.
I thought we were asleep.
Right now we're sleeping.
Right now you guys are sleeping, but that's basically where the debate had been.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, to some of the last events, if I remember correctly, the night before we encountered this cult group again. It was almost full moon,
yep.
And we deduced that we probably only have 1 day left until something happens. In which case, as soon as everyone gets up, Joseph would start asking, so, I don't know about you, but before we go head on against this cultish thing, we really should get more into that archaeologist. I think he has some information that could help us against them.
Aren't we supposed to get the paper? The scroll. The scroll. From Omar, I think he was not it. You know, the plantation owner.
I know what you mean, yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, I think it would be easier to find one man in an old city than breaking into someone's house unnoticed without killing anyone and just stealing something valuable, which is probably protected by several guards.
Who said
I know,
to
but
get in without killing anybody?
I say that.
it will be that will be ideal. But nothing goes until these.
Look, we can decide that we visit Omar today, but you have to swear that you do your best, that you have not the primary intention of killing him. If you do, yeah, continue.
I mean, he's probably gonna do bad things. I think it's still not enough to kill him. I think, yeah. Also, we can go to the archaeologist first. It doesn't really, but I think we should do it today. Get the scrolls today.
We must get them today, or else. Have you looked upon the night sky, Doctor?
Also, Nere is going to be unhappy. And she told us, you know what will happen. Not that. I mean, it would make our problems easier. And by that, I mean, we wouldn't worry about any.
I don't know about you, but I don't want the cat goddess against me.
I think for that, it's too late for that. Right now, it's more not getting too many gods against us.
Yeah, and I'd really like to have a literal goddess, or at least a powerful being, at our side, than several armed gods with us. If you know what I mean.
Let's try to find this archaeology and get information again. But if I remember correctly, the one that we talked to, I think there was some shades. I wonder why. Didn't you hear? Didn't you ear spied and heard something on that he was expecting us or something like that? My okay.
He probably mistook us for the loan sharks.
Are you sure about?
At least
I don't. Mistook us loan shark. But that's just my thing. You may be true, but I mean you may be right. For what? Anyway,
Okay.
I will just drink a few cups of tea and I'm gonna be ready.
Do we actually know where he is actually hiding now, or did we just see him vanish into the crowds?
I mean the Omar.
No, Omar, we know. We know he's on the plantage. I mean the archaeologist, or the person who ran away.
Run away? I thought that I thought you were talking about the one at the museum.
Actually,
As far
no.
as the Dutch archaeologist is concerned, I don't think we've got a clue.
Yeah, and if you're talking about a different one, I was at the museum, like the evil. Yeah, I think it was Dr. Henry Clive, or no, that was Ali Kafur. That
Mr. Kafur, yeah.
Yes. You probably talked about Henry though. That might be true. Yeah, he sounded sketchy and like, I mean he was most like he doesn't like us. Yeah, and also yeah, he could have think that we are loan sharks. Because we told him that, and there is anything that he suspect that we are different. Yeah, I mean, he didn't like us too much, and we don't know almost anything about him. By the fact that we talked to him and, very much happy about us, I'm not sure if he's going to want to communicate with us anymore.
Well, some people have to have the luck to be forced to. Isn't that true?
Funny, it comes from you. Or should I Joseph the
It's funny and sad at the same time.
Yeah, your voice keeps cutting out, Herman.
What about now?
Well,
Is it bad?
it seems to be okay for a while, and then it just suddenly cuts out for a while. I'm not quite sure why, but it's.
I think it was because I was downloading something, and now it should be fine. Do you hear me now? Okay.
Oh yeah, I can hear you okay now.
Right now, yes.
We'll see
Yeah.
what happens.
Yeah, it was probably because of the download. Now. Yes. I think there is no. There is no good thing about waiting anymore. Let's go. Shall we?
Alright.
Where are you guys gonna go?
Try to look for the Henry Claire. That would be the case.
Okay.
For Mr. Clive, yes.
All right.
Leave it.
As you guys get out of your cave and you start your day, it's already mid-morning. Our people are starting to congregate in the vicinity. You do notice that there are a lot of cats around, meandering through the crowds of people, but they don't seem to be moving your direction or anything. They're just kind of wandering back and forth. You guys can easily rent a car to take you to Memphis, to the Clive dig site that's there.
Excellent. Now,
I thought they made it quite clear when we were there last time that they didn't want to see it. I could be wrong.
Let's hope that we're gonna fight him soon enough. I think we are supposed to go to the old city, right?
Yes.
That's where we should find him.
Alright, when you guys arrive at the Clive Expedition site, it looks the same as it had before. A few tents set up, surrounded by pits, so that nobody can run away. Real large defensive standards, some fence work. Nothing that's up to like military standards, but it's pretty extensive. Nobody comes out to greet you when the car arrives.
Do we see anybody around?
You are able to see a couple archaeologists. The nearest person to you appears to be a female who has her back turned to you, and she's digging something and looking at something that she has discovered.
Cute. Now, we are going to go to the center of the camp.
Okay.
Carefully not to stumble into a lead mine. It does look like a war place. The nearby location. Am I right?
Yeah.
I mean,
you're able to easily, since it's the middle of the day and you're paying attention to where you're going, you're able to easily navigate a sort of a fake, like, it's sort of a trail that they made so that they can go back and forth around some of the barricades.
Mm.
And you're able to avoid any little possible dangers since you're able to see where you're going.
Nice.
In the center of the camp is a large tent. There's a table in the middle of the tent with papers and maps spread all over it. And you can again see the hulking form of Dr. Henry Clive standing there. He says back to you and he's smoking a pipe. He doesn't turn around when you walk into the tent.
Does he know about our appearance that we come in?
Yeah, you've been in before.
No, like, did he notice us?
No, he didn't seem to notice you.
Oh, okay. Looks like we meet again.
Oh, well, you thought him.
You should introduce yourself more appropriately, Doctor.
Ooh. Oh, you nearly gave me a heart attack. Whew. I almost dropped my pipe. What do you boys want?
I look at my companions. We have more questions.
Oh, well, of course. I'm happy to answer any question you have. Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm more looking at others like, go on, ask him something.
I can't formulate a proper sentence. It's just keywords.
Then ask him in keywords.
Oh yeah, please. What do we think now? Okay. We're still looking for that Dutch guy, right?
Yeah. I think that's you're talking about. That's supposed to be the Omar, right?
No,
No.
I'm talking about
Van Hooverland?
Van Heuvelin. Yeah. Heuvelin, yeah. I wrote the note, the best archaeologists. With an A.
Hey,
So,
This is-
have you heard anything from Mr. Van Heuvelin?
Hooverlin?
Heuvelin, yes.
What, the Dutch boy? No. Haven't heard nothing about him.
okay. Yet here it is.
But you have heard of him.
Is he lying?
No, he's not lying.
Like, you haven't heard of him recently, or you haven't heard of him in all of your life?
Oh, not recently. He used to work for the dig. I hired him. But
Any information where he could be right now?
the man was a drunk. You know, cost us money. I had to fire him.
So if he's drunk,
Fortunately-
he would be at the bar.
That's
Yes, he couldn't afford to leave the country, I'm sure of that. Probably still somewhere in Cairo, if I had to guess.
At which point in time he would be in the bar? Midday, evening, nighttime?
If I know him, all times.
At all times, okay.
But
Does he have a favorite one?
no.
No.
Wherever it sells alcohol, he'll be.
Okay. That's
I see.
actually informative.
Yeah, I say that he tries to switch places so that he wouldn't be bothered by people, I guess.
Well, I know he tried begging for his job back a couple weeks ago.
He did?
Martin had talked to him then, but I told Martin that not to hire him back.
Huh. That's pretty sad and pathetic.
Was he fired only because of his drunkenness?
He was a risk to all of my other employees, all the diggers. You know, we couldn't trust him.
Because of him being drunk only.
Extremely drunk.
Not extremely.
Oh.
drunk.
I see.
I mean, he was fall down, sleep all day drunk.
Oh.
Can I make a psychology roll to see if that's really the only reason?
You can?
Cool.
Yeah,
Wow.
as far as he's concerned, Van Heuvelin was fired because he was drunk. A drunkard.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no additional reason. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. With this condition, he will die. It will be really bad for his health and die at very young age.
Says the man who drinks coffee all day.
Not my problem, to be honest.
Yes. Just say.
No.
Oh.
Listen, I'm a very busy man. You must excuse
just-
me. What?
Just one additional question, then at least I would be able to leave. Did you have any business with Mr. Al'Shakti?
Al'Shakti?
Omar Al'Shakti, yes.
I can't really imagine, so I don't think so. Name doesn't sound familiar.
Or does he own something nearby except for the plantage?
I don't even know who this man is that you speak
Oh.
of.
Okay, then I'm sorry. Does he tell the truth?
You don't know.
Nah!
I also don't trust him about this. Oh, barely succeed.
Wow. From a barely fail to a barely succeed. Yeah, he's not being totally honest with you. He's shifting his
Okay.
weight back and forth.
Okay, Pastor Joseph
I-
is already turning around. Just so you know.
I'm gonna be honest. Henry, you're not being honest, are you?
Oh, of course I'm being honest. Always be honest. That's what my mom said.
Then why are you so moving around?
I'm nervous. You're making me nervous. Yes, nervous.
Yes. It could also be from lying, but who am I to judge?
You really do have no business with Omar. Not entirely. Not in your entire life.
The name doesn't sound familiar now.
You're talking faster right now.
I don't know.
Come on, it's not like we're going to... I don't know, it's not like we're going to threaten you or anything. We just want to know if you have any business with Omar and what are your thoughts on him. I mean, clearly we do not look like, and we do not have any business with him right now. Or at least we don't have him in favor of him. We are pretty much, I wouldn't say working against him, but I don't like what he's doing, personally.
Let's just say
What
that...
do you not like about him?
Several factors, but I can only tell you more if you are being honest with us.
Oh,
Also, there are rumors behind him. Not good ones.
not good rumors. What rumors are those?
That he sent he hired some man to steal from another archaeologist camp some things, and there was some fighting, some dead people.
Are you saying that Omar is responsible for robbing my expedition in Giza?
I'm saying it's rumors, nothing else.
It's rumors, but they are partially supported by several people we know of, and do have business in the archaeology business, if only in a museum kind of way.
Ooh. Yes, well, I expect that there's nothing good to say about him. This man you spoken of, Omar.
So you do know something about him.
Well, the name doesn't ring a bell, but I'm familiar with the type of person. Yes.
I see.
That guy sounds fishy.
I can't keep out of heart. I cannot keep rolling these psychology rolls. It's weird.
Let me do one if the name itself is really not ringing any bell.
Nope, he recognizes the name. His eyes widen every time he says Omar, and he reacts visibly to you guys mentioning Omar Al'Shakti's name.
I turned to both of them, to both of my group members. I'm not very good at being intimidating. One of you, could you do a part? I look out if there's no one coming by. Is there someone in the tent?
You do notice a couple other people in the tent, yes. You notice a sort of short, plump woman sitting in a chair with a wide-brimmed hat, talking to sort of a large, middle-aged man with short hair.
Do they look, how would I say it?
Familiar?
Familiar, yes.
No, they don't.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm looking through
Dr.
my...
Clive looks over at the people and says, Agatha, come here. Agatha, come here. And the plump woman stands up. And she wanders over to you, smiling. I'm going to show you what she looks like.
And see, I have intimidation. It should be so... Yeah, here it is. Yeah, not...
Intimidation 40.
Yeah, better than me, at least. What about you, Harold?
Really?
Yes, I have 20. I'm doctor, not a...
Hello, dearies. How may I help you?
Well, you and that good sir over there, and he's taking a look at the...
James, yes.
You both... at least the doctor seems to have some relation with a man called Al'Shakti.
Oh. Who?
Omar Al'Shakti. Plant owner, slave owner.
How terrible. He sounds like a horrid man.
I know, right?
Yeah, can you imagine? And these rumors, too.
I take
God, these horrible rumors. Didn't you hear?
What rumors?
That he had hired people to rob a camp.
He's the one who robbed us?
They seem to have been going this way, the rumors, yes. But of course, rumors. It's only rumors. I'm not saying anything.
Oh. I hope that's not true. I mean, did you tell the authorities? He must be brought to justice. If he is in fact the one who robbed us.
Is she playing with us? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Harold, you can tell that she is not lying to you whatsoever. She's in complete shock.
Yeah,
I'm quite confused.
And yeah, Joseph, you're quite confused.
Yeah.
Your microphone is again pretty silent.
What?
Oh, your voice is pretty silent. Your voice is pretty silent, Harold.
Oh, okay. I was for a second worried that it was.
No.
Yeah.
So, did the doctor in the background move any inch away?
I didn't move anyway.
Not you. I mean the other one.
Oh, Clive? No, he's still standing there.
Okay, good. I'd like to make sure that he stays there where he is right now.
Yep, he's still standing there.
You, Harold and Herman, if you don't have anything against it, you can tell a woman anything you know and maybe really call the authorities. I'm gonna walk over there. And she walks by that woman back to that Clive. So, Mr. Clive, let's continue our conversation.
Of course. What were we conversing about?
Oh, we were conversing about you not being really honest with us. About Omar Al'Shakti.
That's unreasonable. No. I've never lied about it.
The way you talk, you're talking pretty fast. Only people who either feel very scared or threatened would talk like that. And after mentioning... Right now, I'm just talking very calmly.
You must be threatening me.
I'm not threatening you or anything.
Oh, man.
See?
You're threatening me.
Look at here. And he's pointing to his collar. Look at me. I'm a pastor. I don't even carry guns. I'm just here. I'm a man. I have hair. I have a body. That's all. You, on the other hand, are not just a man, but a big liar. And now continue talking.
Cool. Okay. Talk.
You can't just mirror me. You are the one who has to talk. You lied to us about not knowing Omar.
So the name sounds familiar, yes. I will give you that.
We get one step closer. Okay, you know that name. From where?
The name goes around in circles.
That's kind of
rumors.
true, but if it's really just a rumor going by, then why didn't you just tell us in the first place? I deduce by that you had either directly or indirectly personal contact with Mr. Al'Shakti.
That's preposterous. I would never meet with a man like that.
No.
Luck, not you.
Spending for luck. No. Spending for luck.
Yeah. Yeah, he's still lying to you.
Is there a table nearby?
Yes, there is a table nearby. He was looking at maps of the region on it.
I smash my fist on the table. Quit horsing around.
Wait, is there the guy? Actually,
Yes. The other man who's in the tent jumps up to his feet and runs over.
Okay. Hello, Alex.
Hello!
hey, Alex,
I managed to get home.
we need
Great.
your photo skills to photo someone to tell us to unlie to us.
What he's actually saying is that we are in an interesting conversation. I have 2 luck points left. It's not looking good. We need your help.
And we were trying to talk to the old lady that. Yeah, I was actually. Yeah, I got an idea.
Okay, maybe start from the beginning so I know what to say to convince him to, tell us what we need to know.
Okay, who should start explaining to him?
Yeah,
These men barged into my tent, and I was just having a smoke of my pipe, and they started accusing me of canoodling with this Omar Al'Shakti.
Which is absolute bullshit.
Okay, I probably know who this guy is. Do I?
Henry Clive.
Yeah, Francesca would not know who he is.
We told her that he's called Henry Clive, and we have talked to him before, and he did tell us few information, but he was not generally very helpful or nor friendly towards us.
So
And now he is lying to us, obviously, and now he is.
do we know if he's lying or do we assume
Yes,
that he's
yes. We know that he's lying.
lying? Okay.
And there is a man and a female inside the tent with us, and I'm currently talking to the lady, and I'm telling to her, look, lady,
Yes.
these rumors are very, very terrible, but unfortunately, these are not the worst rumors out there.
Oh dear.
There also been rumors that Henry himself could have worked with
Oh, that's cool.
Omar Al'Shakti did he and planned this action together. The robbery.
She looks over at Dr. Clive. Is that true, Henry?
I'm trying to talk so she understands me, but not very loudly.
These men lie.
Oh, come on, Henry. You wouldn't lie to such beautiful woman, wouldn't you?
Yes, look at her. She's a nice lady.
Okay, stop it, Doctor. You're making
What? What? What?
you're making it a bit cringy.
What?
Listen, I'm going to stop in. I'm going to say, listen, Henry. I see you look like a reasonable man, and
Of course, I'm reasonable.
understand that there is a certain.
From good stock.
Obvious. And I understand that men like you don't like to be forced into things. They like mutualism.
Yes.
So, tell me, Henry, how may I convince you to give us the information we need? Let's bring forward straight. I mean, let's be honest to each other.
I don't know the information that you seek.
Well, you know, come on, Henry. I know that you're lying.
I am not lying.
He is lying. I pointed it out multiple times. Even the doctor did it. Also Harold, I think. Yeah, Harold did.
I shake my head. Henry, is Jack with us?
Yes, he's with you at the moment.
Oh,
Okay.
that will be a shoot.
So, Henry, we can do this one of two ways, you know. We will get the information we need. The question is, are you going to get something out of it? And is it going to be positive for you, that which you're getting? And, like, when you shut me down, when I try to go for the positive, good way, when you live with all your fingers intact and all your teeth, you're kind of like screwing yourself a little bit there, good sir. May I suggest that you're more forward with us and more honest, so that we can live in good terms, in a sense. So I don't know if there is a skill that I want to employ, but
you can use either charm or persuade.
Persuade. Okay, yeah, I'm persuading him.
Come on.
Where is the persuasion? Persuade. Yeah, I have 50-50 chance.
Yeah.
Wow. Extreme. Good job.
I suppose I could. That could work for me. We could work to our mutual benefit, as you say.
Indeed, yes.
See this?
Rather, we have
much
this
better.
conversation in private. I see that you're a little bit worried about the lady there.
James, Agatha, please leave me and my guests for the moment.
Whose audio is unnoticeable?
Harold.
Okay, so I don't know what we were asking of him, but you can ask away. I convinced him to be cooperative.
Okay, let's start from 0. First off, the name Omar Al'Shakti sounds familiar to you.
Yes.
It sounds familiar to you because you met him.
I never met the man personally. We always work through an intermediary.
In what way? Through letter contact or through a courier?
Letter. Well, wire.
Wire. Also possible, yes.
I had to communicate. I had to send a message to England, and they would send a message to me.
Which address? Or which person you had to write the message to?
Edward Gavigan, for his eyes only.
I look at my group. Shafiq. Always that woman.
Yes.
We should have killed her there. Okay, continue. What orders did you get from Al'Shakti?
We were to search a certain area for a hidden tomb.
The area around the big pyramids?
The smallest of the three pyramids.
Yes. And have you found the tomb
Yes,
that we're looking for?
We did find a tomb. There were no hieroglyphics. Nothing to indicate who was even buried there.
Okay. Any special findings which were able to be transported outside?
Aside from the body? Or the...
Aside from the sarcophagus was the word. Aside from that.
Everything else was ruined. Alas, the scrolls weren't intelligible. They weren't properly sealed. And time just took its toll.
So everything was just left there. Except the sarcophagus.
Everything was
correct?
left there, yes.
Okay. Psychology. Yay.
Oh, he's lying about something, so...
Wow.
Come on. I can't spend 2 luck to make it extreme. Everything else was left. Sarcophagus. Findings. The sarcophagus. Where is it right now?
I don't know.
Where did you send it last?
We didn't send it anywhere. Last I saw it, it was still in the tomb. What is that psychology roll for?
The psychology roll was for... I don't know where the sarcophagus is right now.
He has an idea of where the sarcophagus is right now.
Okay. Look, that woman over there. She just convinced you to calmly talk with us, and I would really like to keep this calm conversation going. But I think you do have a plan where that sarcophagus could be right now. Right now in this moment.
When I hear when they're talking this,
Francesca is... sorry.
Henry, tell me, how did you feel when this camp was raided by the bandits and the artifact was stolen?
I was told nobody would be hurt. And there were deaths.
And that was a lie.
That was the
Yes.
lie. I was told just to keep security light, nobody would die.
How did that felt to you?
To be honest, moving to Memphis was because of that. Because we were lied to. We were told one thing and something else was different.
Is he honest though?
I'm gonna be honest. Why do you keep... why do you wanna protect this man then? Why do you wanna protect Omar Al'Shakti when he did this horrible thing to your man. I wonder.
Because I know what he's capable of.
Oh, so you're scared of him, I see.
What if
You're scared.
people would
So
be
you're
able
scared.
to-
You're so scared that you're not going to let your people be avenged.
Exactly.
What the doctor was actually saying is, how would you feel if there was a chance in your life that Omar could be disposed of?
Oh.
I mean, he's clearly hindering you from doing what you're best in.
And he killed your.
Yeah, Francesca, you
Colleagues.
see something that you can.
Okay, yeah.
You see
I-
chairs.
I pick it up, I act as if I'm tired, and I sit on it. But you know, I make a show of like bumbling around with it in a way that implies that it may hit his face if he is not incredibly forward and honest with us.
That was. Okay. Huh.
I need everybody to make a luck roll.
Or shit luck.
If I succeed on that, something.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Spend one luck.
If I could, I would, but I cannot.
This is so sad.
Oh my god!
I need to know where everybody is standing. So, who is talking like directly to Clive aside from Joseph?
I'm also talking. I was talking to him.
I would be near the
Also-
table. I think the table was in the middle somewhere, and I would be in that area.
I would be close. I'll be closer to him to make it like sync, sort of make the sync, make it more pain.
I
know.
guess I would be
Make-
far.
Make it more, for him to more hurt. That sort of like, how do you feel about your people getting killed and you being lied? So I will be closer to him, pretty close.
I guess I'm farthest away since I was looking for.
But still, I will be
Okay.
make sure that I would after I talk to him, step away, so I have some distance, like 2-3 feet, I guess.
Alright. Harold, since you're standing near the entrance of the tent, you feel the butt of a gun barrel pressed up against the back of your skull. And you hear a feminine voice tell you, "Don't move."
Who's that?
I'm not. We're not noticing that woman, right?
Nope, nobody had the luck to turn and see her coming.
Okay. I mean, I'm not.
Could I
really
hear her?
thinking-
Could I hear? Don't move.
No. It's
Okay.
when the tent is rustling, you weren't able to hear her coming.
Okay. I'm still trying though.
Okay, I guess the interrogation keeps going on. So,
Identify
Okay.
yourselves.
and
Was
like, makes
was-
herself known now.
Was
Oh, yeah,
it alone?
you can see who she is. It's the female archaeologist that everybody had seen when they got out of their taxi.
Awesome.
You guys actually had walked past her to walk into the tent.
Okay.
I see.
Hello.
This is not nice.
Yes, that's very rude, but I'm Francesca Pallet here for what it's worth.
I think
Would you mind?
My
down that gun for me?
name is Dr. Herman Granum. Now, please put down the gun so we can have nice and calm talk. Yeah, I'm trying to persuade her.
And she still has the gun pressed to Harold's head, so yeah, you can, of course, try to.
And I already said how to press her. And I also said my name,
Right
so
enough.
I hope that will help.
Oh.
Yes! Yes!
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Harold just
Oh
decided
god!
thing, so
As,
Oh god!
yes, as Harold tries to
Wait a
swing at
second.
her, he moves to the side as the woman is pulling her gun back, and he just tries to swing, but he misses at her, and
Just
she
a thought.
sneers as he stumbles backwards.
Just a thought. Shouldn't Harold get a bonus die because Herman is kinda helping him in that situation? He's deceiving that woman.
Unfortunately,
I
Harold
wasn't-
rolled before Dr. Granum did. So he does not get
I
a
don't know
bonus die.
who typed. Was Harold's typing faster or Granum's talking? I don't know.
It's...
Ah! It's fine.
It happens.
She's still not
It
trying to kill him, so.
Okay,
It
that's good.
It happened. It's fine. Mistakes happened.
So
I
Okay,
just...
well-
after that happens, I'm like... whoa. Whoa. Calm down. Harold, don't do anything stupid. Like... Stop
Why is it
what are you
always the
doing?
German? Always the Germans.
And the woman is thin, has really sharp jaw lines, wearing well-tailored clothes, and with blonde hair. She has a old German pistol in her hand that she puts into her belt.
Okay, I will raise my hands above and I say, as I was saying, we are not here to threat any. We are not here to make any harm to anybody. We are just here to talk. I will come to you now, and so you can take my gun right from my pistol holder.
That's a bad idea, Doctor.
So I start approaching her, and I roll again. I try to roll again persuasion to.
giving more guns
So she.
to identify the assailant is not a good idea, Doctor. Just a heads up.
I would bring with myself only the revolver. So I would have only my legit gun right now.
All right. Are you handing her the weapon, or are you just showing it to her so she can take it?
I'm I raise my hands once and I say what I said and starts coming to her so she can take the gun from me. And say I will also out the we don't need to. You just take my gun and you can wait. I would and pull your gun down. We don't. There is no need for violence. And I start walking towards her, slightly, slightly, calmly and slowly.
Question. I thought her gun is down already, right?
Her gun is already down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it? Oh, okay. Is it? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. She put her gun down.
I thought she was aiming at someone. If that's the true, I would be just. I would get up, raise my hands, whoa. There is no. Everything's fine. Fine. There is no need for violence. And I will just be standing with my arms in air.
Mr. Herman, I didn't know you were Herman. What? That was his name, right? No, the
First
doctor.
name, yes. The first name, yes.
What was the name of the person that we are interrogating?
Henry Clive.
Henry
Ah.
Clive.
Yes.
Mr. Clyde, I didn't know that you were expecting guests.
Johanna has been with me for a long time.
Ah, Johanna is her name.
I
So she.
assume German heritage?
Yes, she says.
Okay.
May I ask what's your reasoning behind coming like this inside?
We were robbed recently, so I want to see it happen again.
Oh, we don't have the intention of
You
robbing.
appear like violent individuals.
Well, appearances could be deceiving in this world. Why don't you come down and sit? We're just having a conversation with Mr. Clyde here.
Yes, Miss
Perhaps
Speck.
you can
Yeah.
help with his memory. It seems to be a little bit hazy.
Yes. Indeed, hazy.
Look at me, for example. I do not carry any guns.
Can I persuade her to come over and like get her into the trap?
You don't need to. She is reluctantly walking over.
It's not a trap, it's not a trap, it's not a trap.
But she does take Dr. Grannon's gun. If he's offering it to her.
No, I wasn't mentioning the gun at all after that. And
She
She's
would
not
have only
gonna,
done it. If,
yeah, and she's not gonna search any of you.
okay. After that, I will just sit up, jump up, and I'm like, Could you remind, gentlemen? Could you remind me where we are?
we were about the findings in the tomb of the grave, and that Mr. Clive wasn't telling us the truth, at least about the sarcophagus, and that he knows where it could be right now.
Yes.
So, Miss Specht, maybe you know where that sarcophagus could be right now.
I haven't the faintest idea. Most those things weigh. She is not lying to you.
Oh,
Okay, she has no clue. Okay, I turn back to the Mr. Clark. Well,
What?
you were going to continue saying what you actually wanted to say about the sarcophagus, that you do know, or you could have an idea where it is right now.
Well, if it
Because you
was
could- You clearly mentioned that it is outside of the tomb.
of course it's outside of the tomb.
Yes. But you do have knowledge
That's what
of
thieves
its
do.
current
They take
location.
things.
what?
It's a sarcophagus. It's not a scroll you can just throw around, or like a sculpture you can just carry. This is a sarcophagus. Not only carries the human body, it carries a lot of material around it. My assumptions would be it weighs at least 200 kilograms.
Easily.
That isn't easily carried away.
The thieves would have needed a truck, and there were no tire tracks. No drag marks, nothing.
Okay, Harold.
Oh,
said something.
wait.
Harold
I-
says something. Wait a second. Harold said something.
Hmm.
I just think took it. Oh.
If I had to guess, I'd say that man you spoke of, Omar,
Omar.
he's the one behind it. Yeah. You would suspect that he's telling the truth.
Okay.
I will just roll intelligence to think about if it would be possible to use the portal that I saw to transport the sarcophagus.
Sarcophagus, not succubus.
Sarcophagus, yes, I'm sorry. If it would be like possible to do it here. Like, I mean, at the place of the sarcophagus.
Well, make an intelligence roll.
Ah, never mind.
I'd also like to make one, but for a different reason. I think we all visited the plantage, and
Yes.
I'd like to see if there was anything that could resemble a sarcophagus, maybe a table in a weird shape.
Wow.
You don't recall anything that would have resembled the sarcophagus.
Not in the building,
No. Not that you saw. Nowhere. That you
or
went.
at least in the areas we looked for. Okay.
Lady Johanna, I assume that you were a part of the mission that discovered this.
Yes, of course I was.
Could you tell us if there was something else of interest that caught your eye while down there, other than the sarcophagus, of course?
Aside from the sarcophagus and the scrolls, there was nothing.
Hmm,
Bare walls.
there was.
The same story as
It seemed like the burial of a whole person or someone of stature. Did it?
Well, what happened often is after a person died, especially a person of importance, like we feel this person entombed was, their successors would try to erase them from history. Often they would take tools and chip away at hieroglyphs and other carvings, anything that wasn't protected.
I made that psychology roll to find out if there was really just the scrolls and the sarcophagus. I didn't make that earlier. That's why.
And that's as far as you can tell, she is not lying to you.
She is not lying. Okay.
Yeah,
And that was an actual practice. Mind blown.
Yes, of course.
interesting.
Unless, of course, your name was Ramses, then you just took credit for everything your predecessors did.
Or I think it was everyone wanted to call themselves Ramses so they can get credit for the first things that he did, or something like that. It was ridiculous. But yeah, that's very cool. That Doom is actually ransacked like that. Very spectacular.
Okay. Oh. Oh, we were talking about Omar Al'Shakti too much, but
Well, him.
there was one question that keep bugging me. Huh. But also the question is, should that if would you answer truthfully in front of Miss? Wait, how she calls? What is her name? Jonah Specht. Yeah.
Of course I'll be truthful.
Okay, then. Then tell me, why did you let the robber? Why did you plan with Osmar? Well, I shall take the robbery.
You accusing me of working in league with that man?
You already said to us.
Disgusting man.
You already said to us that you did.
I never worked with him. I would rather shoot out my own eyes.
I guess you're big on semantics, because didn't you say that you found a tomb for him?
I said we found a tomb. Dr. Clive here told us where to look, and we looked, and we found the tomb. And then we were robbed.
Funny
By
for
this
him.
mention of Shakti, I'm assuming that you think he is involved.
Funny that for someone to say that you despise him even though you don't know him.
Oh, of course I know who he is.
Oh,
He's a black market dealer. Though nobody would admit it.
Oh,
Everybody.
Oh.
It's one of those things that everybody knows, but nobody knows.
I see.
well, are we interested in finding this guy?
Actually, yes.
Well,
Maybe even more for our standards, if you know what I mean.
so,
I see.
yeah.
Look, Mr. Clive.
Yes?
I made a metaphor about a way to dispose of Omar Al'Shakti. It was a metaphor for something we could do. But for that, we have to. You have to give us. You have to believe us 100%. Right? And in return, we also must believe in what you say 100%. Else we either run into a trap or maybe our judgment may be flawed.
I have reason to believe you. That you are capable. At least I have my suspicions.
He suspects that you are capable. He might
Huh.
Alright.
Alright.
So, Mr. Clive told us that he didn't work with Omar before,
He better not
but-
have worked with him.
but you, I'm not saying that you have intentionally worked for him, but you at least know him a bit better than Mr. Clive. No, I'm not making any assumptions here, but could you tell us more about what you know about Omar? It could help us.
Omar Al'Shakti is the kind of man that if I saw lying face down the street, I would not help him up.
For what specific reason? Was there something in the past he did, something cruel or something questionable?
He is a man who is working to destroy ancient Egypt.
Destroy?
He's selling things on the black market. Anything he can get his grimy little hands on.
For what reason? Why would I'm assuming that by his name? Why would a man of Egypt background would like to destroy one of his own country's history?
Money.
Yes,
Yeah.
money.
Sure, money, but there's so many artifacts involved in this, especially in that third dynasty you are looking for.
People will
so
pay a
much
lot of money for rare artifacts. And there's
And
not
yeah.
as much left as you might think.
Also, people are greedy bastards. So, getting as much as money as possible is their priority over anything. Maybe even lives. Right, Clive?
Harold asked a question.
Now, I don't know where he is. After he was fired, I think he tried to get his job back, but Martin was told not to allow it. Talk him out of it.
Okay.
That man probably can't even afford to leave Cairo. Spent all his money drinking.
If you would be Omar, for whatever reason, where would you hide all the things he stole from you?
If I was Omar Al'Shakti, assuming I wasn't ready to stab myself for being Omar Al'Shakti, probably hide it in some warehouse. I don't know. Know the way the man works.
Would he hide it on his own plantage?
Probably not. I doubt it.
So all we have to
But
look for is something very...
As far as I'm concerned, he's an idiot. He probably does anyway. Figures no one will go searching his land for it.
Okay, so we do have to look for a warehouse, but we should also consider looking through his stuff. Okay. Seems like regular business, guys. For Omar. He has something to do with the cult, and primarily because he stole a lot of things related to the Black Pharaoh / Nyarlathotep.
Yeah, we were looking for the black. Yeah, okay. Okay, now makes sense.
Much stuff.
Well,
and that's why he has to die.
Find him. In a warehouse somewhere.
We're not supposed to kill him, but it will eventually lead to that.
I mean, we are. I mean, the out of character nurse once wanted for us to kill him.
Gardner, who was Gardner?
She wanted to kill him.
Yeah,
Okay.
she, but not the pastor.
Yeah, but that's just saying she wanted. It's not like we are obligated to do it. It's just what she
Alright,
wanted
Harold, you'll find James Gardner has not gone far outside of the tent. Looking at him, he's pretending to work, but you have a feeling he has no idea what he's doing.
Huh. Pretty bad at his work.
I'm going to ask the two people still in the room, did they announce their discovery of the tomb before it was raided?
So who is in the tent actually right now?
Yes, it was announced. The only people who are in the tent is Dr. Henry Clive and Johanna Sprecht.
And
And
Harold left and Buster did also left, or
If there's no question left for the two of them, then maybe I would also have left.
yeah. If our group starts to leave, I will also leave. If it's obvious that we don't have any more questions, I will just say.
At
It
least it
looks-
doesn't appear to be.
It looks like we are done here. Thank you for your time and goodbye.
yeah.
Yeah.
Francesco's going to stand up, give him a pat on the cheek, and say, "Well, see, was it that hard? Nothing bad happened."
Alright,
And she,
Harold.
And he tried.
When you talk to James Gardner, he smiles at you and says, "The robbery happened like a week or two before, a week or two after myself and Agatha were hired by Dr. Clive. Not a lot to talk about. I think he told the Egyptian police everything. You know, there were a few guards on duty. There's an archaeologist working late in the tomb. Everybody was killed. As for Van Heuvelin, barely talked to the man. Drunk all the time. He got fired right before the tomb was unearthed.
Hmm. Huh.
I suppose you could have flown it out. But it was a kind of a narrow opening, so you had to have been very careful. I barely saw the thing.
How come such a prolific figure such as this Omar is so hard to find?
You know, because they are the shady bastards.
Yeah, but still, I think we are missing something obvious.
I don't think so. So that we just have to.
Did you enter that tomb that we looked at last time?
I think we
With
didn't.
the magical door?
No, we. But what time is it actually? Just asking out of character.
It's like around noon. Thereabouts.
No.
There's no clocks around, so you can't tell for sure.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay. We should start looking for him directly. We don't have much time though. After all.
Well, maybe directly and indirectly. Do you still have any money left on you?
I have some money. Why?
Well, maybe if we spread the rumor that an important German nobility is looking for a rare, valuable artifacts to add to his collection.
No, that's pretty stupid idea actually. If he would have won, why would he? That's not. He's going to select his customers directly. He wouldn't just randomly pick up one like that. Secondly, he might have suspected this is a trap.
Well,
Easily.
you assume quite a lot of things there.
Yes, but
I don't know how he selects his customers, for one.
we don't know that, but I don't think this man is idiot. So I would say this is the most likely scenario that will happen.
Well, maybe he's working with other Egyptian organizations.
I mean, just going biologically, why would he just out of nowhere want to make a deal with someone who he doesn't know anything about?
Money?
Yes, but
He's a greedy person as far as we understood.
yes, but this is dangerous.
Is going to
Also, he might want to deal with him, but the question is, does the guy have money? Just spurs doesn't mean that he actually has the money.
Yeah, you're right. You can't pull off the money look even if you tried. Yeah, you're correct.
Yes. So
And she says it like it's a fact, but also it's meant to be a burn.
If anything, no, that this isn't gonna be the way how to get to him.
Yeah, especially not now that we are sleeping in caves.
We need to, like I say, find him directly. And also, another thing.
Wait, we know where Omar is? It's the Dutchman that we can find.
Wait, what?
Well, see what Harold said in his last...
Yes, but we are supposed to get Omar, right? Not the Dutchman. This is... what the fuck? I don't stop understanding this. Like, what?
No, you were supposed to kill the Dutchman, as far as I remember. Because I wasn't here when that happened. But you should kill some archaeologist?
From a Dutchman? Really no.
Neris was the priestess of the cats or something?
Wait, god damn it, where's the Dutchman?
Yes, the cat priestess. Yeah, okay.
This is...
Archaeologists. Oh, listen, we may ask for the Dutchman from these guys. They are archaeologists too. Maybe there is some relation, correlation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I guess I turn around and go back into the tent.
I will wait outside.
Dr. Clive is still standing there. He's talking to Joanna.
And I assume that I know the full name of the Dutchman.
I'll assume that yes, they told you what his name is. Because I don't want to have to pronounce it again.
If not, I'm going to drag not Doctor, but Harold with me so that he can ask about it. But yeah, I asked them if they have heard of this archaeologist or know something about him.
Well, I already told you he was fired for being a drunkard. When he came to try to get his job back, Martin told him not to, basically. I don't want him back here.
It sounds to me like he gave away the location of your finding in order to in a revenge for you firing him.
Well, everything happened before Jamheuvelin was fired. You have to understand.
Oh, well.
The robbery happened before Jamheuvelin was
guilty about it. Yes, makes perfect sense. And you haven't had any contact with him? Have any information of him ever since you fired him, I assume?
No, Martin is the only one who spoke to him since.
Martin.
Yes, Martin.
Let's go find Martin and ask him a little bit about this Dutchman.
He's running some errands. He's not at the dig at the moment.
Is he going to return anytime soon?
He should be. He looks at his table and he's got a little open pocket watch. He'll be back soon. Before sundown, at least.
Okay, if we are still here, could you be so kind as to point him out? I think we have some questions of this Dutch person. Not this Dutch person, but of Martin about the Dutchman.
Sure. I'll tell you what I know. I'll point him out if you're still here.
Thank you. Okay. So Martin is our lead to the Dutchman. And we know where Omar is. So what are we going to do? Did you ask Martin about it?
So what are you guys gonna do?
Huh. Probably look for the guy that would either know where the judgment would be, or try to go around the city to look around the pubs or places to buy alcohol, because that will be the place to find him.
Well, I doubt this city has only one place to find alcohol. Actually, we discovered quite a few just going through the town, so maybe that wouldn't be very efficient. Have we asked questions of Martin about him?
You asked, as far as I remember, you guys asked him if he knew where Jamheuvelin was, and he said he didn't, but no psychology rolls were made to see if he was lying or not.
Cool. Okay. So again, we can try to lure him to us. I mean, if he's such a drunkard, he's probably out of money. Hopefully, looking to find good use for his archaeological skills. Because like looking for him in this city is like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Huh.
Or on the other hand, we can just find Omar Al'Shakti and ask him about everything. Possibly, deal with him the way we usually do.
What did I miss?
I don't know. When did you depart?
Everything.
Everything. Okay, cool.
When did you depart?
I don't know. 8:30 at my place.
Actually, nothing. You didn't miss it. We are just wondering what to do now.
I'd say espionage around Omar's property.
Okay.
Oh, that's an idea. Are we going to enter the tomb tonight?
Tonight, of course, yes, but at first I'd like to take a look at Omar's.
Okay, what time is it? Do we have time for everything?
It's like right after noon. It's like 12:30, maybe 1 o'clock. Yeah.
We have lots of time. Maybe even a shooting is in.
It wouldn't take you long to get to the Shakti's plantation, and it would be a little bit longer to get to Giza Plateau.
I'd say go to Omar first.
Yeah, sure. That sounds.
That sounds fun.
Good. Yeah, apparently so.
But not directly to him first. First, looking around his property to see where would be the best entrance.
And can we buy
Somewhat?
some disguises?
Okay, disguises. What kind of disguises have you thought about?
Well, the kind of disguises that make us stop looking like tourists, like make us look like cultists. That kind. So
Should
like
we You should have some trouble. Oh, I remembered something. While they are looking around, could one of you lend the pastor some money, and he's going to buy some ropes? If I remember correctly, I mentioned last session I wanted to remember how the cloaks of the cultists looked like.
Yes.
Yes, you did.
See, I'm going to buy them now.
Yes. Good.
Okay.
Okay, good. With that money, he is. I think he's walking with Salim
Salim!
because he's not ordering. He's not speaking any Arabic. He speaks Latin, but I doubt anyone speaks it in the 20th century.
I mean,
he's looking for how's it called again?
rope thing.
Yeah, someone who does or who creates things out of cotton or makes clothes out of cotton or wool. How's the job called? I think I'm thinking about either a tailor or a dressmaker.
What?
I think more a tailor.
Yeah,
Tailor, yeah. I'm looking for a tailor then.
Okay.
Sure.
I'll assume that you guys can get clothes. Harold, you can go back and get your Jabella that you bought.
I also have my special clothes.
I'm not ordering clothes. I'm ordering the ropes, like really the ropes they are wearing in the night.
Yeah, I'll assume you can do that
Okay, cool.
without making you roll luck or anything. Because I know you only have 2 points.
Thank you.
So it takes a couple hours for you guys to get your disguises. Now it's probably like right around 3 in the afternoon.
Okay, yeah. I think we still have some time.
And you're in southern Cairo right now.
Good. Near the property of Mr. Al'Shakti.
Yeah, you're a couple miles away from Al'Shakti's plantation.
Okay. Okay, so here's the plan. We know roughly the size of the plantation, right? In which case, we should position ourselves in a certain distance from each other, and each one of us takes a good look at where guards are positioned, where the least guards would be, where would be a perfect entrance, stuff like that, and which looks suspiciously like a storage room. This is the plan. What are your thoughts on it?
Sure, I guess.
Okay. Well, when you get to Shakti's farm, again, it's longer than it is wide. The Nile borders it on both sides, so there's no going around to the back of the property. Mostly what shuts down in front of you are, the first half of the property are like farm fields. There is a single guard hut pretty close to the main entrance. There are waist-high stone walls that block the farm from the road. And from the road, you can't see Shakti's house. And you don't notice any guard patrols or anything like that on the property.
Actually, can I take a couple of pictures just can have a visual remembering it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And when she's finished taking the photos, can we all make a luck roll to see if we actually see Shakti in the building?
You can't see the building from where you are.
I mean, she's taking photos.
You still can't see the farmhouse.
Okay.
From the road.
Even with an extreme success.
Even with an extreme success.
Oh.
I'd say maybe on a critical success you might have been able to, but not on extreme.
Okay. Well, maybe they went out to check out on their plantation or something.
Your pictures don't show anything.
Okay, but they're excellent pictures. I mean, absolutely.
Alright, yes. Correct.
I know. They're not like modern pictures. Well,
Okay. Wow. That's awesome.
So, but right now, from where we are now, we don't see any kind of guard.
Nope.
Correct?
No
Okay.
visible guard or guard patrols.
Okay. Joseph, assumingly, already switched into his average tourist's outfit. He would say, "I take the lead. We're sneaking up on the house. If anyone gets caught, do your best and not get shot."
I need everybody to make stealth rolls, please.
Oh.
1 in 5. Here we go. That was a brilliant plan.
This is yeah.
If
Okay.
you
Wait.
succeed, Doctor, I'm losing
we're
my shit.
a bunch of bumbling.
Oh.
I was gonna say. Does he spend 2 luck?
I don't.
Yes.
Yes. Harold's going to use 2 luck to... Okay.
We all step on this one gigantic stick on the ground, which makes a noise, which alerts everyone.
It's like, yeah. It would like expect the cracking like, and it's like, like extreme noise.
We're super sneaky, but just like going in one direction, looking the other way for danger. Just hit ourselves on the alarm post. Just turns on the alarm, everybody. Oh,
Okay, let's hear the result.
yeah.
Horrible.
Alright, you guys slowly and as stealthily as you think you can make your way down the central road of the farm. You quietly pass the guard shack, but it's empty. Nobody is there to notice you.
Nice.
That's good, I think.
But as you move farther in the farm, you... Yeah, Mission Impossible music, alright. You see the white farmhouse at the end of the road, and sitting on the deck, looking at everybody except Harold, is Omar Al'Shakti's white cat.
White cat?
It's white
A
cat.
white cat.
White cat?
What?
It's a white cat. It's
White
short,
cat?
about 2 feet tall.
It's a cat.
It's a cat.
Oh, it's a cat. Okay.
Oh, that's I see.
Oh, look,
White,
I'm
the kitty is
impressed.
up there.
a white dominant cat.
Shoot.
Because
Sure.
that's not a good idea.
I think the cat is not going to alert him, so just move on.
Probably.
Sneak. Just shut
One
the fuck
time.
up and go quietly.
I think Harold is looking at us right now, thinking I'm the only one who's quiet.
That'll be correct, though.
I need everybody to make a spot hidden roll, please.
Ooh, spot hidden, 1 in 4 chance.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
First of all, with Dr. Grenham, you're not even looking at the cat. You're looking at the house. You're totally not paying attention. Just
What cat? I don't see cat.
You're looking like at the front windows. You're trying to see if you can see through the windows, so you're not really paying attention.
Okay.
But Francesca and Harold do look right at the cat, and they are able to see the cat. First of all, it's sitting there meowing. Then something starts to happen to it. Its forearms start to stretch out longer, and its paws start to form long hooked claws.
What the?
It opens its mouth, and its tongue comes out, stretching probably 5 or 6 feet.
I point out the demon cat to the doctor.
All the white hair falls off, and it's just this red, scaly creature. The eyes turn red, and the ears become horns.
I'm just looking at the house. And when Francesca is like,
I am gonna need
a cat. I mean,
everybody
what the fuck?
I need everybody to roll a sanity check. But since you were watching, Harold and Francesca take a penalty dice.
A penalty?
Yes.
Okay, so actually, because I didn't look, I was...
So yeah, you were lucky because you didn't see it.
Oh
No.
Where is the sanity? Okay.
The most sanity guy, apparently.
Why are you having the most sanity? I don't get it.
Francesca's supposed to get a penalty die as well.
Okay, you have to roll again then.
Yeah, you can roll again, it's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so to everybody who succeeded, you take 2 points of sanity loss.
Ooh. Oh.
Okay.
Harold, since you got a critical failure...
No, it's not a critical failure.
Yes, it is a critical failure. It's he got a penalty dice.
Oh, fuck!
And a failure on a penalty die is a critical failure.
It is a critical failure.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
I didn't know that.
Someone's going insane.
Yeah.
Do I get to raise my occult knowledge?
Yes, after.
Oh, okay.
Harold, you take 7 points of sanity loss.
Ouch.
And I need you to roll a d10.
Oh.
Oh no. Madness.
Yeah. It's critical because you had the special dice, the penalty dice. Because you were looking at the cat, I think. Yeah.
Apparently a failure on a penalty die is equal to a critical failure. I didn't know that, and I hope I never get one penalty die.
Most sanity guy of you guys. Still ridiculous. 1d10! 1d10!
Roll it!
Go for it, mate. Fucking cat. Oh my god!
It's 10? What does it mean? What does it mean? I don't know.
Probably something bad.
Okay.
Just looking at.
It was,
So-
I actually have to look this up. Okay.
Yeah. So, will he kill his entire party? Will he start shooting
Will he
in
become a
every direction? Will he become pyromaniac? Will he become a deranged? Will he become a cultist? Let me see.
The more important question is, do we get a second Granum?
Alright, Harold, roll a 1d100.
Oh no!
Oh no.
78.
78.
Oh,
I'm getting scared.
This is gonna be fun.
Okay. Oh, this is a good one, too.
Oh no!
I think
yeah.
this is gonna be fun.
Alright, Harold, you are going to be suffering a temporary mania.
Mania.
Temporary mania. Ooh.
What kind of
Glad
mania?
it wasn't a fear. 'Cause the fear would have been really good.
Hey, you basically have my character trait. Cool.
Abnormal pressure complaining.
Roleplay it, bitch. No roleplay it.
I told you it wasn't a good idea.
Yeah, he's going. Good thing he's not on the mic. He's going to be right. Shut up.
Alright, and you can all roll dex to see who is attacking first, because the cat demon is going to attack you.
Me not.
Oh,
Let's see if you're faster than a cat.
Are you faster than the cat?
probably not. Okay. I don't wanna be the first to roll.
I already rolled and I failed.
You did? Where?
There.
Oh, I see. Yes! Yes! I run! Oh my god! Speedy Gonzalez.
Okay.
Even though you didn't see the cat.
Yeah. Fuck the
Let's-
cat.
Thank you.
No, please not. Please not.
Not. Yeah, not literally. When I'm looking at the cat, I'm like, let's book it.
Let's boogie.
No, book it, like run away.
And I said boogie, although it wasn't invented.
Good.
So Harold is able to react first. Dr. Granum and Francesca. Then the cat.
Then the
Joseph.
cat.
Yes.
Okay. The cat rolled extremely bad.
The cat did roll extremely bad.
That's unfortunate.
You know, it's slowed down because it transform, and it's not, too much. Oh,
Oh, he's shooting at them.
of course.
Cool.
Cursing.
Just think that when we were dressing up, I would take with myself my silent cold. Just saying. I hope you are. It's.
So you do 10 points. Let's see. It's going to try to jump out of the way.
Jump away!
It doesn't.
No.
It's unable to move out of the way. You're able to shoot it.
Hmm.
10 points of damage. Okay. So you shoot it, and the cat. The bullet just tears into the cat demon. It's now a lot bigger than it was when it was just a. It was just a cat. cat. It's now close to 6 feet tall.
Sweet.
It stands like a gorilla, so it's got long arms, short hind legs, and a hunchback.
What the fuck? Oh
Is it still
god.
a cat or is it a chimera?
It's if you were twisted and maybe a little demented in the head, you would say that's a cat.
Guys, it's a cat. It's all no.
My Cthulhu mythos to see. What?
Oh,
It's supposed to be my turn though, if we are going by initiative.
okay. Then you're making your turn, and Francesca is getting the answer on hers.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay, I will. How many times I can shoot? And can I shoot and move?
You can put dash forward.
Yeah, you can run forward and then you can run and then shoot.
Okay, I will run a little bit away from the cat and then shoot at the
Okay.
cat with my suppressed gold. Recently repaired, and hopefully deal 12 damage. I rolled pretty good damage on it, but question is, will I hit?
You did hit. The bullet tears into the cat. It's sort of limping a little bit.
Of course, I'm. You know what they
And
say.
it's coughing up blood.
A tactical retreat. A tactical retreat, you know, so the cat doesn't immediately jumps at me and kills me.
Francesca, you have heard mention of shapeshifters before. Of creatures that can, take the shape of something different. They're usually very dangerous creatures and highly intelligent.
It's a bloody shapeshifter.
Not a.
Does it look hurt after?
It does look hurt. It's like it's bleeding. It's when it does move, it limps a little bit.
Okay, so I'm going to. So far, there's been 2 shots. One suppressed, and the other was the other one suppressed as well. Are we being quiet
Hero.
still? Are there
Hero.
gunshots?
It would be nice to hear, Harold.
Harold, is your gun suppressed? Yes, it has. It has. Okay, so I'm just going to pull out my shotgun and retreat.
Okay,
Yep.
so
Full speed.
Francesca and Dr. Granum are the ones running away. Where is everybody standing? Like, how close is everybody else to the house?
I think we just went up the stairs to meet the cat. So
All right, well then, who's the closest?
I think I would be the closest to the house itself.
Okay, then it is going to attack you, Joseph.
Cool. I like it.
Oh god.
Get
Whatever you become, Pastor.
I become lasagna.
cat food.
Oh yes.
All right,
You
its mouth opens up and its tongue lashes out to try to wrap around Joseph's throat.
oh.
Okay. Does he roll
Don't
for
say
attack?
what you are thinking
Yes,
about.
he
you are
rolled
gonna say.
a 41, which was a success.
No, normal success. Okay. More than 1 in 4 chance for dodging.
You can dodge out of the way, yes.
No.
Nope.
Nah.
The tongue wraps around you, around your throat, and it begins to squeeze. And you take...
Guys, that's not a kitty.
You take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
It's still lethal for him.
Fine.
I'm fine. I'm just suffocating.
Well, you can see that I'm ready with the shot. Since we are trying to I don't want to alarm every guy.
It would be Bester's turn right now.
It's not
Yeah.
Pastor's turn yet.
Okay.
Throw pepper at it.
Do I have the nose in front of me of the cat?
It's about 6 feet away, like 4 to 6 feet away from you. So
What's that kind of tongue? Like seriously?
it's like basically a whip type.
With that tongue, if he doesn't pull up much resistance, I'd like to move closer to it
Okay.
and reach into my pocket to all of my chili powder and give him something to smell.
Okay.
I'm not throwing it. I'm just pushing it right in front of his nose.
Okay. You can make. I'll tell you a fighting brawl, just to push into his nose.
1 in 4.
Exactly hard. Wow.
Yep. You push the chili powder, and you feel the tongue begin to loosen around your throat.
Okay. Greetings from the London Spices Shop.
Hero. It's your turn.
He rolled.
You should accidentally pass the.
You just end up shooting the stairs.
Oh no, I'm the next one getting insulted.
Okay, so
Random. It's your turn.
I will move. So I will move sort of so that I have less chance hitting Pastor, and then I will shoot at it once.
By the way, Herman,
Come on.
are you really sure that this dice roll is really for a cold? I mean, 1d10 plus 2, that's an enormous amount of damage.
He is also 1d10 plus 2.
Yeah, I know, but it's still unusual damage for a simple weapon like cold.
Oh,
I mean, the other handguns are making d6, maybe a d8. Just something which came into my mind.
Revolver does 1d8. That I carry most of the time with me, and I think it should be fine.
Okay.
Alright, Francesca, it's your turn.
okay, the battle is still. Right?
I'm sorry, you cut out right as you were talking.
The battle is still fairly silent, right? We haven't. There
Yes.
haven't been.
Nobody else has been alerted, no one else is coming.
Okay, so it's not time for the shotgun. So I
Always time
take
for the shotgun.
quick flash picture with my photo, trying to debilitate the monster.
Okay.
Wait, what? Intimidate?
Debilitate.
With a flashlight.
Ah, I see.
To blind it with the flash. Bling!
Photography to the dead, yes.
That's the most unusual combat I've ever seen.
Yeah.
The cat is blinded and
It's blinking
No,
furiously.
Winking furiously.
Okay.
I will kill.
It's as though the tongue is still wrapped around your throat a little bit, Joseph. So it is still digging in, and you're gonna take a little bit more damage until it pulls away. more points of damage.
3.
Oh god. Oh.
6. No. So. Okay.
Now that it's also holding you, it's still gonna try to take another swipe at you with its clawed hand.
Oh fuck.
Even if I get a penalty, I'd like to dodge that one.
It does a terrible attack.
Yeah.
It
It's black.
swings really. It can't see where anything is. It just swings wide.
Dude,
It actually hits and strikes down to the porch, to the wood on the porch.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
What can I do?
Flashlight.
Throw pepper, more pepper. Use more pepper.
Well, okay, my jelly powder is gone. I have itching powder that could. Oh, cool. 10 grams of that.
Oh god.
Okay, well,
We should.
I have to. I am gonna say it like that. We need to find a spice shop as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Itching
Alright.
powder attack.
I'll buy you a gun.
Nah. The handgun skill of mine is not very good. Okay, I think I need to do another brawl check.
Yep.
Doesn't get any bonus because the cat is already so confused.
No.
Okay. Okay, I had to fail this one.
Yes. Okay. Hero, go for your thing.
Here rolled.
Hero, go for it! Kill them all! Kill the cat. Kill the mutated cat. That ate bad lasagna. And
I'm pretty
mutated.
sure Doctor, I'm pretty sure it's not a cat.
It's a mutated cat, it's fine.
No, it's not.
You know, if DNA there, DNA here. Oh.
Yeah, you try shooting and it's not working.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And how many times can I shoot if I don't move? Or just once? Which right now?
It would say in the gun's description if you can shoot more than once.
Okay, I will just make once and then I will we'll see how it is. Or wait. Harold has something to say. Oh, okay, never mind. At least it's not fumble.
Alright, Francesca, it's your turn.
So yeah, my flash is everything's still fairly silent. Like
Yeah.
can't pull out the big guns. So I'm going to throw my dagger at it from a safe distance. My letter opener.
Alright, make a throw roll.
Okay. It says here fighting bros. Oh,
You have to throw it first.
yeah. Throw. Fumble.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess I tried to take my letter opener out, but I kept my.
When you reach to grab your dagger, the letter opener, rather than grab the handle, you grab the blade. And you actually, try to like grab hold of it and pull it, you actually end up cutting yourself.
Nasty. Should I roll damage?
No, you can just take 1 point of damage.
Okay, that's better than 3.
And what's the gun I have? I called sniper.
Alright.
Oh, here it is.
Alright, Joseph, you're gonna still get hurt by
sorry.
the tongue. You take 6 points of damage.
Oh, cool. I'm getting a heavy wound, don't I?
Only if you lose more than half in 1 turn.
It is basically the half of my total life points.
That's the half of your normal hit points?
Yeah, my total would be 12, and 6 would be the half.
Okay, then yes, you just took a major wound.
Cool. I have 1 hit point and a major wound. Guys! I'll help you!
And
Okay,
it tries to grab, swing its clawed hand forward, which I would highly recommend you try to dodge.
Critical.
No, just that the minimum amount of damage that it will do will probably kill you.
Cool.
Oh!
Yeah!
Yeah, you're able to move
Praise
out
the
of the
Lord.
way. You're able to suck in your gut just enough where its hand swipes past.
Okay, this is getting out.
Now there are 2 of them.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I get. Yeah, I checked. I double check it. I get only 1 attack per round. It's.
Okay, I just thought of something. Is it possible that I can loosen up myself from my own strength?
You can use your dex bonus to slip from the tongue, or strength to break free. It's up to you.
Dexterity, in this case. Come on.
No, you try, but it's just...
Listen up!
Even though it's loose, it's still a very heavy appendage.
Okay.
You're unable to slip away from.
Listen up! Don't try to free me! Kill that thing first! Ah! Okay.
Alright. Harold, it was your turn. No. You try to shoot, and the bullets just keep on missing it. It's like you're trying to shoot it, but every time the bullets just hit the wooden planks of the porch. Dr. Granum. Your bullet strikes the cat right in the chest, and Joseph can feel the tongue loosen up more and just fall away as the cat drops to its knees and falls over dead.
Glitch.
It had 1 hit point left. You guys were so close to killing it so many times.
Kill that thing! Don't worry about me!
As you guys watch, the demon starts to like change color and reconstrict itself again. But rather than become a cat, it turns into what looks like a mummified cat, complete with wrappings and desiccation. and you need to all make sanity rolls.
Again?
Yes.
Like, does it now look more cat-like, or is it still monstrous?
It looks like a cat, but just with the wrappings.
I mean, it's not more horrible than a demon cat.
Okay, cool.
Come on. Oh, come on. This isn't even that scary as a cat just exploding.
It's just the seeing it go from a 6 foot tall creature into the shriveled little husk of a cat has been enough to rack your minds. Just a little bit, it shakes you. For you who succeeded, Joseph.
Yeah?
Suffer no penalty, no sanity damage.
Cool.
Everybody who lost, everybody else, loses 2 points of sanity.
You're just too happy to have survived.
Yes. Probably.
And the cat is dead. And that's where we're going to end the session.
Okay. So, just for me to sum it up. So, the cat is dead, but there's now this cattish figure right in front of us.
Yes.
The giant demon cat is dead, and there is a mummified little kitten.
I even have a theory who it would be, but that's for another session.
Okay.
Okay, it's good to see that I'm not dead yet.
Yeah, that was close.
I have a short vision of my future character coming up. But I didn't think it would be so soon.
You have to wait for that a little while longer. Probably not too much given how things are going though. Who's going as first? The Russians? The English? The cultists? Yeah.
One more thing. I just need Harold to roll a 1d10.
See if you're permanently.
Now roll a 1d100. Okay. Harold, you are going to be getting a permanent insanity.
Fear of bolts. Oh, okay. I think we won't need that in Egypt or Kenya or whatever.
Yeah, lucky you.
Alright, that's where we'll end it.
Okay.
Okay, nice. Thank you guys. Good game. See you
Thank you as
next
well.
time.
See you.